Okay, I really hate reading these from a script, but that's what's going to happen, or it'll be a 4-hour video. Nobody wants to watch that, right? Yeah. All right. Resolutions and changes. It's a new year and a new decade. It's really a good time to step back, and look at stuff, right? Over the holiday, I had a few days off, and the first thing I did was to record a video. First, I wanted to look back since it's the end of the decade, so I looked back about 10 years. Wow, a lot has happened. So that took about 45 minutes. Then I had some ideas of what I wanted to do for the next 10 years. So a few hours later, I had to change the battery on the camera. So obviously that video isn't going to get uploaded. I'd like to start though with an apology. I know some of you are watching the videos, but they're usually way too long and it takes just too long to get to the point. So I'm going to really try to do better with that. My goal for this year is to turn out less videos, but make them better, shorter, more to the point, and with titles that maybe make sense even. The reason I haven't put up a video in the last couple of weeks is I haven't really had anything worth sharing. So, going forward, the house is mostly finished. Well, it'll probably never actually be finished, but there isn't much left to do videos about, and really most of those videos didn't get a lot of views anyway. I think for 2020, videos will be more about projects again as I get time to do them. Things I want to do include robots, machines, tinkering, radio-controlled airplanes, and home automation type stuff. A few times in the last year, I was noticing how some of my ideas have crossover into other areas, and I think that's something I'd like to explore. So for example, I talk sometimes about the spaceship and Mars Clipper book. Some of the robots and props I want to play with are based on microcontrollers like the Arduino and the Raspberry Pi, which are basically mini computers. Those lead into robots and also some home automation. I'd love to build a little Mars rover type robot and just turn it loose on my property sometime. Lately, I've been spending a lot of time in parking lots, and some of the people I talk to are using things like wheelchairs or mobility scooters. With an aging population, that seems like something that people might need, and there is a market there. The good ones can be very expensive, or there are the free ones at stores you can use while shopping if they are charged and available. What I'm looking at is if we use some commonly available parts, like lithium batteries from cordless tools, brushless motors, and speed controllers from things like drones, and the robot stuff I'm learning about. I used to be a mechanic, working on things like fighter jets and helicopters in the military, and then more recently I've worked on service trucks for the oil industry, then postal delivery trucks. So when I look at a problem like a simple mobility scooter, I think I might have the skills to make something that could work pretty well. And maybe mix in some green energy, or at least be able to recharge it from your car between shopping trips. Looking back at the last year, I really wanted to just say thank you to all of you for watching the videos, for the comments and the feedback, and most of all to the supporters who helped me out on Patreon and through donations on PayPal. You've really helped keep things rolling this year, so thank you. Going forward into the new year and the new decade, I'll try to post videos for projects that are both useful and entertaining. My plan is to do things that are open source wherever possible. To me, that means that if I create something, I'll try to share how I did it, or if I buy something, I'll try to share links to where you can find it. I'm going into this new year and the new decade feeling pretty optimistic and hopeful. Not everything is going to be easy, but I think it'll be worth it. Thanks for following along, and let's see what kind of fun and interesting things we can come up with. All right, thank you, and bye for now.